For today's tutorial part, I will show you how to set up the triggers to open doors and create paths for puzzle maps. And it will not be too difficult triggers to learn, so just don't worry that you might not be able to do this. Everyone can do this, I can guarantee that. So just pay attention to what I'm teaching in this tutorial part, and you can apply it all in your puzzle map if you think that is suitable with the puzzle map you're making. Alright, so the two things for today is opening doors and creating paths with triggers. Right, so let's go with opening door first. Of course, we're not talking about these door. We're not talking about the iron door that you use switch to open. No, that's just very simple to do. This door right here, this one, and which one was this one? Okay, so these two you actually need to use some switch or electricity to open, but it's still not triggers. It's just normal blocks function, right? You actually can unlock this white door for some like also a huge amount of mini beams, if I remember correctly. But if you play a game for the longest time, you just have enough. So yeah, these two doors will be used electricity to open, right? But we're not going to do that today. We're going to do door open with triggers. So what I meant by that is we'll create a triggers that will open a door, a locked door for you in the puzzle maps. So the door for these triggers is actually just blocks that you place in a specific location and you call it a door. Yeah, that's the whole idea. Oh wait, I don't need that much. Right, so let's say these blocks right here, this is a door. So let's say this is the escape door for your puzzle maps. And you can use other blocks to make the wands. For example, let's use something in contrast of the colors like this wooden. So let's say you have a wands and this door right here, and you want it to open in order to you to get out of a place like a room or a house you're trapped into. What am I standing? Wait, what? Oh, I'm still using that stand I use when I wear pants. That's weird because I'm actually wearing a dress right now. Anyway, so technically, normally the player won't know how you can actually open this door because there's no actual way to do that. But with triggers, there's various ways that you can do or give the player solution to open this door. So the first thing you want to do is use the F3 function to select the whole door as an area, as a region. So I have my whole door here as a region. I select it. So it's region 2, remember that. And then you can start creating your triggers. Okay, so the first opening door triggers I want to show you is very simple. It's click on a button to open the door. So we will need another type of blocks to use as a button to open the door. You can use custom blocks. You just create a blocks and you create a plugin, and you can make it into the switch to open this trigger door. Or you can use normal block as well, but make sure that there's no other place have that blocks in your puzzle map, because they can press any blocks in the maps with the same type as these blocks to open the door. So basically just use custom blocks to make it easier. So yeah, maybe I will use a custom blocks. Alright, let's create a custom blocks. Let's say for example I use this one. I will pick something that I can easily see and use. Do I have any buttons I can use? Okay, I don't have any buttons. Do we have any oh wait, this is actually a good one for pressing. Should I use that? Yeah, I think I could use it. Alright, so this will be the switch blocks for our triggers. Alright, so I made a custom blocks, and now I will place it right here next to the door just for this example. I mean, you can place this anywhere, and you should definitely hide it somewhere that the player will not be able to see right away. Maybe you use some of these tips from previous class to hide the switch as well. So make it harder for the player to actually get out. Alright, so let's say I place here. Alright, so now we can set up triggers. So the first trigger for today, we'll make another trigger set for today. Will be named door switch. Alright, so that will be our first triggers, and the way we will do it, start with the event when the player click on blocks. Yeah, it's very simple. Just use the type blocks in the condition. Go to determine block type. Go to here. Select type block in event. Go here and select the custom one, because I'm using a custom one. If you use the any other blocks in the game, you can find them up here. Custom blocks, select it. And then for the action, what you want to do is you want to erase all of the blocks in the door areas that you select earlier. So you want to select blocks. You want to remove blocks in area right here. Select the door area you choose earlier. In my case, it's region 2. Go to block type. Select the type of blocks you use to make your door. I don't know where the blocks I use is in all of these sections right here. Alright, it should be, oh wait, it is in here, right here. Alright, perfect. Right, so this is a triggers when you click on a blocks or a button blocks, a custom button blocks, the door will open. And yes, you should definitely hide the button somewhere the player won't be able to see it right away to make it more challenging. Right, so let's test it out. So when I click this, the door open. Ta-da! I mean, you can create another switch to close the door if needed. If not, this is how you do it. So as soon as the player find the button, oh wait, what happened to my skin? No, what happened to my skin? They click on it, the door opened, and they got out. Right, so that is the first trigger to opening door. Oh, that's the pig. I remember we still have the pig in this map. Alright. Alright, that's the first trigger. I need to get my skin back. I need to get my cute looking skin back. Hold on. Ah, there we go. Perfect. Alright, so that's the first one. Let's move on to the second triggers to opening door. Alright, so we know the first one already. So the first one is click on blocks. Now for the second one that I'm going to show you is step on a blocks or a buttons. So instead of clicking, you need to step on it. In order to do this triggers, you need to also select a type of blocks you want to place as a step on blocks or a step on buttons. Again, you can create a custom blocks or you can use any blocks available in the game, but make sure there's only one block in your map that look like that. Alright, so for this example, I will use this go blocks to mark where I should step on and place it right here. In your actual puzzle block, make sure you hide this as well, not for the player to see so easy, and give some clues like you need to step on a go block or you need to click on the button or something. Alright, so for the second example, go blocks, and now we need to step on it to open the door. Alright, so the triggers for this is like this. Alright, so let's name it first. So this time will be door, but not switch, but door step. Alright, door step triggers. First is the event. For the event, you need to go to the player section right here. You need to select the moving. Yeah, moving right here. Right, condition, you select the I remember it was the player oh wait, no, it's the blocks. Sorry. Okay, so blocks determine select block in specific location. Alright, so event position, and then you select the blocks type to the stepping blocks or the custom stepping blocks that you have decided. In my case, the go blocks. So select it, and then we go to action, the same action as the previous one. We want to open the door, so delete all of the blocks in the door regions. So blocks, you want to select the remove blocks in errors. Select the block type again is the why did I choose the block type that got me scroll down so much just to select it? There we go. And then for error, the region. Alright, region 2. Alright, let's test it out. Alright, so now when I step on this, the door should open, right? So as you can see, I step on every other blocks, nothing happened. Even when I try to step on these blocks, nothing happened. But when I step on, let's say these blocks. Oh wait, hello? Nothing happened. Wait, hold on. I will move straight to the third way you can do this. Leave this. I will come back to this. When we take a break, I will try and figure out what seems to be the problem. If the game actually is the problem, like the trigger is broken, I will report it back to Mini Captain. If I did something wrong, I will try and figure it out. Alright, let's just move to the third way you can actually open the door right here. Alright, so we have the click one, the step on one. Now the third way you can open this door. Oh wait, let's get the skin back. Third way to open the door is by placing a blocks in the right position, like when you watch movies, like you know, in Indian, what do you call it again? I can never pronounce the name. Indiana Jones. Never mind, I will find an example like this. So when you have a place like this and you have a custom blocks like this one, and all you need to do is place this custom block in the right position, like right here. If you place this anywhere else, it will not work. But when you place it here, the door will open. So it's like a key object you use to open a door in puzzle map. So let's try and do that now. So what you want to do is set up a triggers when the player they find this button or the custom blocks and they find the right place to put it in, the door open. Alright, so let's do that. Let's actually turn this off, door step off, and we will get back to it when I figure it out. Alright, so the third triggers for this is called door button. Sorry, door placement. Alright, so for the event, when the blocks is created, be created. Any block is created, and then you go to again condition. This time you go also to blocks and also select the blocks in specific location right here. And event position, wait, no, keep that there. We need to select the blocks type first, the custom blocks. For this event position, you need to select the exact location you want the key to be put into. So you want to use the F3 function again. Select it to number 2 to select the location. So in my case is right here. So after you have the key location, you can go back to your triggers. Select the location for this right here. And then for the action, just open the door. So delete all of the blocks in error. Again, I will need to select the correct block type for my door, which is the, what is it called again? Something eyes. Mirror eyes. Alright, mirror eyes in region 2. Right. I'm pretty sure this will work. Pretty sure this will. Alright, hold on. Right, let's test it out. So I have the key, and let's say I'm looking for a way out here. Where can it be? And I found this like spot that I think when I put this on, the door will open. And I put it on and the door opened. There we go. So yeah, this worked. The clicking worked, but this doesn't work, and I still don't know why. Anyway, alright, so that's the third way you can open a door using triggers. Two things. One is I will show you again how to do the stepping button triggers, and then the second one is how that you can make sure the player places the key in the right position, and what if they place in the wrong position. Alright, so first is the stepping triggers. The trigger wasn't wrong. I did everything correctly. This was indeed the triggers. The issue was the blocks you choose. So what you have to actually choose to do the stepping trigger is a block that is smaller than an actual one block. So anything that looks like this will not work. This didn't work also because it actually is as tall as this one. As you can see, I can stand on it like this. So you need a block that is smaller than one block like this one, any other half blocks, or you can create a custom block that is actually smaller than this one blocks. Let's explain why in my other puzzle map right here. You see the trap actually work because the trap blocks is actually smaller than one block size. If you look at the trap right here, you will see it's actually smaller than a single block. It's actually just this height. So when the player step on it, it works. The trigger works. So all you need to do is create a custom block that is smaller than one block size. As you can see, it works, right? And this also explains why in the Vietnamese lectures map, where is it? So the Vietnamese lectures maps has a lot of stepping function, and they work because the button is actually smaller than a single block size. So as you can see, I step on this, the trigger works because this one is actually very small. It's just way down there. I don't actually jump on it. I just go through this like this. Or maybe this is just a location triggers. But this one button right here, as you can see, I step on it and this happened, the paths. So yeah, as long as the blocks you use for the stepping triggers is smaller than a single block size, it will work. Alright. Alright, let's jump right back into our tutorial maps right here. So we already fixed this. We know now that it actually worked. Let's go back to this one. So Dino asked me, what happened if the players have the key, but he or she places it somewhere else and not the right position? Right. So the first thing is you have to give them clues where to place the key in, and they might get it wrong. Like that is like the main purpose of the puzzle. Like if you get it right in one go, you will be a genius. So they have to get it wrong. But how can you make they can do it again even when they make it they place it in the wrong place? So what I will say is that the first thing you should do is just go to map setting right here. You should turn off all of the player attribute right here. You should turn off the where is it? Where's the player setting? Oh wait, player setting. So you should turn off the placement permission. Turn that off and turn off the destruction permission. In a puzzle map, you don't want player to destroy blocks by accident or place block by accident. So you turn these both off. Right. So a lot of players will ask me then, Arthur, how can they place a block if you turn that off? How can they place the key in the position and open the door if you turn that off? Oh yeah, they can't. Hold on, wait. Oh yeah, they can't. I guess we have no choice to turn this on. Right, so here's the thing. I think the best thing you can do is set a triggers similar to the adopt pet triggers that you use to place the furnitures. I will show you guys again. So this is the let's call this the replacement triggers. What this trigger does is that it will help the player to quickly replace the blocks that they just placed in the wrong position to another position. So when the player click on blocks, and you need to select the right key blocks you want to set the trigger for. So select blocks for condition, select determine block type, and just the same thing, block in event, and choose the key blocks right here. Alright, so then you want to go here in action. First thing, you want to delete the blocks or remove the blocks, and then the other things you want to add that items, that blocks into the player hands, which look like they just grab the blocks to the hand. Alright, so this is how you do it. I think this is the best solution because you can set all the blocks in the maps to like the maximum harden stats like this. You use this tools. I don't know what it's called. Oh, the handler editor. So you use this. You set this to best resistance and best hardness, so that the player cannot break them by hand. So the only thing they can break is those blocks that you set the triggers for them to actually pick up, like this key. So let's say I have the key again, and I didn't know I have to place it here to open the door. I thought I have to place it here, so I did, and nothing happened. And then I want to redo my action. I just click on it, and I get the key again, and then I can look around for clues, and then I know, oh, this is the place I need to place the keys. I do it, and the door should open. Because I didn't turn on the triggers, the door didn't open. Hold on. There we go. Right, so now I place it in, the door opened, ta-da! And then we go through. Alright, so that is how you set up the placement triggers and then retrieve the keys when you are wrong. I mean, even after you already place it, you can even retrieve the key then. Maybe use it again for later challenge. I think this is brilliant. Like, you use something to open door and you just keep using it for all the levels. You need to find the right place to place it. That is just one type of puzzle. Very interesting. Alright, so we already complete 3 opening door triggers. Let's go through them again. Alright, so the first one right here you see is the click on blocks to open door. This second one is step on blocks to open door with one like twitch. One block twist is that you have to select the custom blocks to be smaller than an actual single block size for this to work. Alright, and then we have the key placement or door placement. You place the key in the correct position, you select the position, and then the door open. And with this you also select you create another triggers to retrieve the key if the player plays it in the wrong position. So this is the replacement triggers. When the player click on the blocks, the key blocks, the block disappear and they get the blocks in the hand again. Alright, that should be the 3 main door triggers, door opening triggers for puzzle map, and 1 extra triggers to retrieve the key items. Alright, so now we're gonna do the summoning pad triggers, which is also similar to the door one, but it will summon a pad for the player to go when they got stuck, just like in the Vietnamese lectures map. And where's my maid outfit again? God dang it, game. Alright, so let's build up an example for this one. Let's try not to lose my outfit again. We'll use another blocks for this example. We will use this one. What is this? Ice break. Okay, let's use ice bricks to be like a bridge or something. Oh wait, no, let's actually use this one to be a bridge. And let's use the let's see. Oh yeah, we can use this one. All right, let's build a scenario where we cannot pass. This is the scenario where there's a door blocking your way. Let's say there's another scenario in your puzzle map where you got stuck on a spot like this. So let's say this is the spot where you got stuck and you want to get to this side, all the way to this side. Let's say let's imagine that around these 2 poles or like columns right here, there are no ground, there's no crash between. Let's imagine that there are like lavas or crocodiles down here that you cannot actually jump in. You jump in, you die. Let's imagine that. So if you have some scenario like this in your maps and you want to like summon a bridge, like a path or bridge to connect from this point to this point for the player to go through, there are also 3 triggers you can use to do that, and it's similar to the door triggers. So the main difference is that you don't open a door, you summon a path. Alright, so if you have like play or experience the Vietnamese lectures map, like in the first class we did, you will know that the lectures actually use this triggers for a lot of levels, just summoning paths to get through like different islands. Right, and now I'll show you how to do that, how to do the path summoning triggers for your trigger, no, not trigger maps, for your puzzle maps. So what we want to do is we want to do it like this. We want to have a full path appear in this like place, this area. So this is the path we want to have when the player's trigger is. What we want to do is you want to click F3 again. You want to select the whole area that you want to create the path, just like this. When you have that, you are ready to go create some triggers. So just delete the path again, because you don't want the player to already have the path from the start. So delete the path and start with the first trigger for creating path. Right, the first trigger for creating path is called the path switch. Yeah, it's similar but it's different. Path switch. So what this trigger does is you have a switch. Let's say you have the same switch, this switch, and it's hidden somewhere. Let's say it's hidden here. And when the player found the switch, they click on it, they will open a path to the other side, to the other levels, not the other side. That sounds scary as well. We would go to events. We go to player again, click on blocks, still the similar things. Condition, click on blocks, determine blocks type, still similar things. Custom blocks, everything is still similar, except from the action. We don't open doors, we summon paths. So what you want to do is you create the action, you select blocks. Instead of remove blocks in area, you want to select the fill up area in blocks. There should be fill up blocks within an area, right? I mean, it's still the same thing. Alright, so we want to select the blocks type. In this case, I want the blocks type to be that green blocks right here, and the area to be the new region I just choose right here, region 3. You should definitely name your region just to remember it. Alright, let's test it out. And let's hope that I don't lose my maid outfit again. Alright, so let's say I'm stuck here. And I look around, I see, oh, there's something. Looks like a switch. Let's press it. And I press the switch. Click. And there's the path. I got a path. And now I can go and cross this area to the next level. Alright, that's how it is. That's how it works. Right, that's the first trigger for summoning path. Oh, come on, again. My outfit. Alright, there we go. Perfect. For the second triggers, similar to the door one, it will be the stepping one. So now when players step on a switch or blocks, the door will the path will appear. Right, so you already get like it's quite similar. I will not go to details about this. I will just copy the path switch and I rename it to path step. Right, so all you have to do is keep the action and change these two if you want to do it this way. The player moving, remember player moving, and then all you need to do is select the blocks. For condition, you select the select block type in specific location right here, and you select any blocks that is smaller than a single block size. Custom blocks also need to be smaller than a one block size. Right, so I select the one I have done example before, and like instead of that, now we have the these blocks that we need to step on in order to open the gate, just like that. Right, so let's test it out. Alright, now we don't have a switch to touch, but we have a buttons or a small blocks you can step on to open the path. And when I step on it, the path open. There we go. Very easy, just like the opening door. Super easy actually. There we go. So that's the second one, which means we only have one more to go, and it's also the same things. Now you need to place the key in the right position to unlock this path. Okay, so in order to make this example, I will need to get my maid outfit again. Yes, that's the first thing. And I will need to build like a small stair here, so I can go up after place this button right here. Alright, so for this example, the trigger is still similar to the door one. So this is the door placement. So I think all we need to do is copy this. You already get the idea how to do the placement when the block is created in the position you selected and the type of blocks, then instead of opening gate in the action, all you want to do is creating path by selecting blocks and then select fill up area with blocks right here. Select the path type, the path blocks type you want to create. Where is the green one? Actually, you can select anything. Alright, green one, and then the arrows you have to choose for the path, and you're good to go. Alright, I need also the... Actually, no, I don't need that. Look at this. Look at this bro puzzle skill. Now I'll click on this, get the key. I got the key. Right now. Oh wait, why is the path there? Hold on. Why is the path there? Oh, I forgot to turn off the other trigger. Hold on. Path switch. Turn this off. Turn this off. Oh, there we go. Dang it, I lost my maid outfit again. Alright, I got the key. Right now I have no path, so I need to find a way to summon the path, and technically this doesn't work. So as I go around, I figure out, oh, there's a spot I can place this on. Let's try it out. As soon as I place this on, I have a path or a bridge I can go through, and there we go, I got through. So that's how you do it. Now give me my freaking maid outfit back. Alright, so there is another 3 triggers for summoning path. So it's the same things with opening door, but you don't open door, you summon a path. You can also add this placement triggers to retrieve the keys. Similar things, so just different adjective, but the similar action to actually perform. Right, so let's go through the triggers again. The door switch. Click on switch to open door, and this right down here is click on button to create a path. Right, so this one is step on button to open door. Down here is step on the button to create path. Up here is place the key in the correct position to open door right here. Down here, place the key to summon path. Similar things. And one more extra triggers is the replacement, which is when the player places the key in the wrong position, they can pick up the key again with this trigger. Alright, so that is all of the trigger for today, and also all of the tutorial part for today as well.